Hello to my Aquarius. This is Queen Amara coming to you with your general reading. Aquarius, this is your new moon and solar eclipse reading. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet. I will add an extended side on the Patreon side, an extension to this video on the Patreon side for those of you all who want an extension of the video. It'll be over on the Patreon side. Let's get into this though. So again, happy new moon, happy solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is a time of rebirth, reset. So that's when the sun's rays are temporarily blocked from mirroring back to us, creating a sort of a void or cosmic chaos where everything becomes possible. So this pack of cards here could be reshuffled, right? Like basically you're hitting a reset button. So Native American shamans believe that a solar eclipse is a powerful time of healing as the sun, moon, and earth align. And so it realigns us to resetting our purpose on an individual level, dissolving differences and creating a coming together as one on a collective level, right? So here's the Fool card to start out with. You're embarking on a new journey. This is your card, Aquarius, and it's currently retrograde. This is Uranus, the planet Uranus. Generational cycles, chains, and curses are being broken, right? Are being broken, right? So get excited about it, right? It's a new moon in Virgo, solar eclipse, a time of cosmic doorways open. When cosmic doorways open, when shadows dissolve, and the destiny begins to weave itself more clearly. So let's explore. We're starting out with the Fool card, right? Urging you all to embrace this eclipse as a reset button. You are standing on the edge of a new spiritual path. And so Spirit is really asking you to trust in the unknown here. Trust in the unknown. Make sure you all can see this card. Make sure you all can see this card. See how this person has this A here, right? Could be A for Aquarius, right? So 11th house, right? So this could be your card, like for the 11th house. And 11 is a very powerful number because it's a master number and it symbolizes light, L-I-G-H-T, light. So this yellow right here connects us with the sun, right? Like I said, the sun's rays are temporarily blocked from mirroring back to us during a solar eclipse. And so this is where you're getting out and getting some sun. I don't know about you all, but wherever you all are, I'm sending you all lots of love and light. The weather where I am was absolutely gorgeous on today. So I got out and got a lot of sun, some air, so get out as much as you can. I don't know what the weather is because this is the World Wide Web where everybody is. But if you can get outside and get some sun, even if it's on your patio, your deck, if you can go for a walk, a run, just get out and get some fresh air. Your air sign, that's your element, plus your water bearer. See, this person is kind of like standing on the edge here, right? And so that's the current energy for you all. The challenge would be the Devil card, right? So the Devil reminds you of old attachments, outdated patterns, or fears surfacing for release. And so the eclipse energy is cutting the cords. And so will you let them fall, right? It's time to cut cords with energies. It's time to cut cords with some energies. Somebody has connected you to a death something. Death, this connects us with Scorpio. When the moon moves through Scorpio, just in general, when the moon moves through Scorpio, and you all by now know when we talk about like moon phases, when the moon moves through Scorpio, it's a beauty and deeply transformative ritual to write down a list of everything that you feel ashamed about or that you've been keeping a secret, or past experiences that still hurt or embarrass you, things that you wish you would have done differently. That could have been dating people, could have been ex-love interests. Maybe you overspent money on something. Maybe you say, oh my God, I realized I could have gotten this car for cheaper, or I should have just waited till the housing market was better. I just feel like such a fool now. Like my neighbors, they talking about they got a good rate, they got this and that. So this is the time for you to say, really do an emotional deep dive. And when the moon moves through Scorpio, and it's in Virgo right now, but when it moves through Scorpio, the focus is going to be on sacred sexuality, and money is also money and sacred sexuality, right? But somebody connected you, excuse me, to something that's not sacred, and something around money, right? Possibly saying that you were involved in something that wasn't sacred, involving money, something demonic. Whenever you see the devil card connects us with lust. It connects us with restrictions, and it also connects us with lust, restrictions, and just like demonic energy, like anything demonic, right? And so, like for instance, if you're watching tarot or you're reading cards, somebody could say, okay, you're into devil worship or devil mad, whatever somebody could have been saying that you're into, right? Maybe that's why people are saying that's why you stay in the house so much, or whatever the case may be. So a light for you came on when you're in the house, but this is divine feminine energy. So a Scorpio moon often brings the suppressed emotions and feelings such as rage to the surface and deep undercurrents of our soul, and it makes us want to, destroy everything. So somebody, a Capricorn, could be involved in something, and somebody could have said something up to them about you in some way, shape, form, or fashion that could have enraged them or made them very upset, so mad at them. It could have wanted to bring a tower down on you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know who the Capricorn be. It could be a sibling, whoever it is. A Virgo could be involved in something. A Scorpio, well, this is a minor arcana. Another Aquarius could be involved in something. This is you and Capricorn's card here, right? But something could have enraged somebody. We're gonna delve a little bit deeper into this because a reset button is being hit here. This is solar eclipse, okay? This is reset, right? So in other words, we know that the devil is a liar. So somebody could have lied on you about something that wasn't sacred. And so let's get deeper into this, Spirit. What else? Let me see. So the current energy would be the Fool card. Somebody could have tried to make you look like a fool, or try to make a Capricorn look like a fool, or a Virgo, or an Aquarius look like a fool. What other cards? Or a Scorpio look like a fool. An Aries could be hidden in here somewhere. But this is somebody was obsessed with ending you in some way, shape, form, or fashion through some kind of death magic. Death magic could be like death to your finances. Let me see what we got here. Or ending any future relationships with you. Remember, you all roll 11th house, right? So that would be beyond 10th house. Capricorn rolls 10th house. And that's the house of career and vocation. So somebody was trying to put an end to you, and possibly a Scorpio, and possibly a Capricorn, and possibly an Aquarius, possibly an Aries is hidden in here somewhere through the Tower card. But somebody was very impulsive in their assessment of something, okay? And so the challenge, like I said, would be the Devil card. The foundation on the root energy of all of this would be Hermit. So this is where the Hermit speaks of deep inner reflection. The Virgo new moon actually aligns with this energy, inviting you to retreat inward, to listen to your higher self and find clarity in silence. So a light for you may have come on. If you're a person who, I don't know what everybody's moon sign is. This is a general reading. But let's say, for instance, it's a divine feminine sign. That would be like an earth sign or a water sign, right? Because I'm trying to go through the signs in my mind right now. You could be a hermit. You could be kind of a homebody, in other words, right? It doesn't mean that you don't go outside. It just could mean that if you're only going outside if there's a purpose, if there's a reason to go outside, right? If you're, or you may like being in your element. So, for instance, if you are a water moon sign, you may love to be around water. You may need to, and we know that the earth is covered by a lot of water, right? Maybe you like vacationing. Maybe you live near water. Maybe you, wherever you live, there's maybe like a local swimming pool or something like that, water. Like you really like being around water if you're moon sign. Your sun and moon sign are just as important. One is just as important as the other, right? If it's a fire sign, You may like being out in the sun a lot, right? The sun, may need to be out in the sun a lot, be outside. You know, your energy, you're getting your energy from the sun. If it's an air sign, same thing. You may like being in groups where you're communicating a lot, or you're talking about air, giving air like talking, or writing, or like any kind of interaction or something like that. If it's earth, you may be a person who like to do earthy things like hiking, or y'all get the whole point. I hope you get the whole point, right? And that's kind of vague. This kind of vague, but the best thing for you to do is pull your birth chart and find out like really what your moon sign is. You don't need your time of birth for your moon sign, because it's not unusual for people not to know what their time of birth is in different parts of the world, or maybe you just don't know. So don't stress out over it if you don't know your time of birth. But I feel like a light for somebody came on while you were in hermit mode. But somebody is tying you to something. I'm looking at this infinity symbol here. Somebody has either tied you to something, because time is relative, or has tied you, is tying, will be tying. Y'all get the point. The tenses, the past, present, and future. But some people may have in the past tied you to something. Because I'm looking at this Fool card leading the deck here, meaning that you close out a cycle, you're embarking on this whole new journey. And Uranus is it's an outer planet, it's a generational planet. Both of these are your ruling planets. This is Saturn and this is Uranus here, right? So we start out here. So you went on this whole journey here, right? You went on this entire journey here. So this is you right here, and then ended back up here feeling fulfilled, but karma came back, you know, and exposed energies that were trying to expose you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? So the past influences would have been the Six of Cups here, and it shows karmic ties and nostalgic patterns surfacing. And so the eclipse may trigger memories, relationships, or cycles that need healing before you step forward. This would be equivalent to, and these are the same people, by the way, little boy, older man here. You see the puppy and older dog here, same energy right here. But Six of Cups connects us with Scorpio and the minor arcana, and it was a death card. So it's almost like on some cards you see a person either leaving, they're like standing outside of a house. On some, I want to say it's the Modern Witch deck. And then some of the other decks, you may have a person that's kind of like in the house, kind of like a hermit, but you may have left something but had a sixth sense about something. You may have had a sixth sense that something was going on. You know, something was going on with someone when they were younger. But you having a sixth sense, like it's like, you know, like the movie Sixth Sense, with the young boy in the movie said, I see dead people. Obviously, you're not saying you actually, well, some people may, I don't know. But what I'm picking up on is you can see when something has died in a person. Like you can see when a person has like gone into zombified state, when almost like the desensitized to something to a point where they like they're not picking up on like an emotion, like the vibration. They're not picking up on a vibration or frequency. They're not the same. They use interchangeably a lot, but they're not the same. But you must have picked up on something, right? And so here we have the Star card here. This is your card here. And so like I said, the past influences, you may not have picked up on something before. Let's say, for instance, your moon sign is Scorpio, or because I'm looking at this water sign here, and this person is standing over a body of water. And so it could be something like, what would the other ones? You got Cancer. So if it's Cancer, right? Cancer moves wax and wane with the moon, right? Because Cancer is ruled by the moon. If it was Scorpio, if it is Scorpio, your mind could have gone to a real dark place. If your moon is Scorpio, like to a place where, like going down to the bottom of the floor. Like, I mean, we're going all the way down to death, right? Where, but if it was something like Scorpio, Cancer, then you may have been kind of picked up on something, but not fully to the extent of a Scorpio, right? Scorpios are, they can go down to like the darkest of dark of emotions, where people would think they're being just dark spirited or really, really negative. Pisces, a moon in Pisces may get so overwhelmed, they may start drinking or being on alcohol, whatever the case may be. And this is you just like learning about astrology. Something about some kind of an environment that somebody's in. It's just like people are, I don't necessarily want to use the term walking dead, but almost like desensitized to something. I don't know. That's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up. I don't know where people live all over the world right now, but that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. The conscious influence here for you all is the Star card. This is your card, and so you're guided by divine purposes, and so hope and healing are shining above you, reminding you that your journey is cosmic and is blessed, right? And so somebody feeling like maybe you're leaving and you're never coming back could feel like a death. Literally, it feel like a death, where somebody could be so enraged. They could be at that lowest of low where a demon could come out. Like it could explode, because that's where people meet all types of energies. Like think about a frequency being at the lowest of low and something comes out, a different kind of, entity or something comes out. The near future for you all is going to be the Death card, which are actually just rebirth card, right? You're going through a very powerful transformation. And so Death marks powerful transformation. The eclipse closes one chapter, opens another. What falls away now is divinely timed, right? I do feel like somebody is on their throne now. You're putting your emotions to the side about something. You're keeping things very high vibrational, whoever you are. But something is tying you to something very unhealthy here. This Six of Cups, and this is a major arcana and this is minor. Like something right now is happening. Because minor arcana would be like a secret, like right now, like whatever time and space you're in right now. But this is like the overarching, the major arcana is like a major secret, minor secret here. Where somebody could believe that your star is connecting you to something that's unhealthy and wounded in terms of your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra connects with emotions and creativity and sex and those kind of things, right? But I feel like somebody, when I look at this Queen of Swords here, I feel like you're a very logical thinking person, whoever you are, whether you're a man or woman. Remember, there's no gender in tarot, but I feel like you're a very logical person in your thinking process. And this Tower right here lets me know that you are having a total recall, of some things, and how possibly you or a loved one could have been blindsided, by something. Something about this World card here lets me know that you're fulfilled, but something could have also gone all around the world as well, right? Let me delve a little bit deeper into this. Self-perception would be, or like that your self-perception would be the Queen of Swords. Like, reflecting your clarity, reflects on your clarity and your truth, and you're ready to cut through illusions and stand firmly in your authenticity. And then the Tower card here would be environment or influences. It brings sudden shifts, possibly through external events or revelations. This eclipse energy shaking foundations, clearing space for alignment. And then your hopes and fears is the Two of Swords shows indecision. Fear of making the wrong move. Spirit, trust your intuition. The path is being revealed here. The outcome is the World card. Would be, it completes the cycle, and this spread closes with fulfillment, integration, is spiritual graduation. So you're stepping into a higher timeline. I'm going to do an extension over on the Patreon side because I'm picking up some energy where a lie was told on you to make you look like a fool and make somebody else look like a fool here. Make a couple of people in this, because we got major cards here, right? And the lie was so major, it demonized your star in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And people are going to believe what they want to believe about whoever you are. But I kind of want to delve into maybe who started something, who started some kind of lie that would enrage someone or enrage other people. Because somehow what I'm picking up on here in your reading, whoever you are, before we close this out, and like I said, we're going to take it over to the Patreon side. There's some things you can't say over here on the YouTube side without the video getting banned or restricted or whatever, but on Patreon you can pretty much be, you know, more open and say more. But a line was crossed. A line was crossed in something that someone said. That could have resulted in your ending. Y'all can take that however you want to end, because death magic could be like a person telling a person, oh, they do something strange for change, funny for money, or they, you know, are out here stealing people's money, or they knocking people over the head and snatching purses, whatever people are saying to end you, in terms of stuff just going all the way around and how you may feel fulfilled, right? Somebody is out here being real dark and being real reckless with what they're saying, and people are being impulsive, like jumping to conclusions. They don't know what to believe, people being blindsided by stuff. If, for instance, you're dealing with an earth sign, because you got Virgo and Capricorn here, they would have to actually physically see something to believe something, right? And that could still be illusions and confusions as well. So you have a copycat energy out here. This is water. Somebody is copying your energy in some way, shape, form, or fashion here and here. Whenever I see star card, my immediate thought, and this is just me, because I believe everybody is celebrated in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So the whole idea of celebrity just seemed like idolizing another human being. So I don't know what your beliefs are on that, but something definitely has you in Capricorn tied to something, because you got the Saturn here and Uranus here. You got your card here and Capricorn here, right? So there could be a Virgo involved in something that could have really ended someone, like could have ended someone. Or your sixth house, Virgo rules sixth house, your sixth house, whatever your zodiac sign is in your sixth house, whatever. And I don't know what your zodiac sign is in your sixth house, whoever you are. So please pull your birth chart. And I'm going to meet you over on the Patreon side if you're over there. But to close out this reading for you on this side is, you know, it shows cosmic gateway of endings and beginnings. The new moon in Virgo grounds you in healing, while the solar eclipse propels you into transformation. Trust this process, that you are exactly where you need to be. Until next time, sending love, light, and blessings to everybody. Just make sure we're setting an intention here. Make sure every day you're setting some kind of an intention. I don't know what everybody's sign is in their sixth house. So find out what your zodiac sign is in your sixth house. Sixth house deals with health and well-being, meaning your daily work, like what kind of work you do. Basically, somebody was saying that you're involved in some kind of sex work, okay? And like I said, I'm going to get into that on the other side. Also, your health. That means people are analyzing your health, your service, you know, to others. That's what sixth house is for. And then your routines and your rituals. Basically, somebody's analyzing your life from top to bottom, like really, really going through your life with a fine-tooth comb. But what happened is that it ended someone that you love, possibly a Capricorn. It ended somebody, like basically like a life cycle for them just ended. It's like Virgo's card is a virgin. The symbol is a virgin. So whatever they were a virgin at, they're no longer a virgin. They're on the other side of that, right? So if they are not a drinker, now something may have driven them to drink. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like if they had never engaged in something before, it may have, you know, like something they're no longer, because virgin people automatically think sex, but whether it's that or not, something that they never did before, they may have engaged in something that they've never done before, right? Something took them down to the lowest of lowest, and it caused them to have a tower moment. So if you have any loved ones who you don't recognize their energy, their vibration anymore, they just been stuck on processing. Like a person keeps saying the same thing over and over and over again. Like they can't even process, you know, something happening. Like they just so scared, because that's what a tower card does. A tower card could like your whole world comes crashing down. Somebody was so determined, and again we'll take it to the Patreon side. We'll take it to the Patreon side. So for all of my sneaky people who like to watch and just sit there and watch, meet me up on the Patreon side. Pay for a subscription over there if you really want to watch the rest of what I have to say over there. I am polite with everyone I meet. Yeah, continue being polite with everyone that you meet, because somebody told a lie about you. Whoever you are, somebody told a lie about you. And so if somebody has kids, whether they're adult kids or little kids or whatever, something just changed the course of somebody's life forever. So, you know, it's almost like somebody took somebody back to factory reset. Like for real, like somebody just like did something to somebody that just really... Remember, we're in eclipse season, so we had a total lunar eclipse, which is on a blood moon, right? And somebody could have done something to somebody behind closed doors to just like knock a reset into them. You know, like they were so scared of what would happen to you or to happen to them. You know, they could have just knocked them into, you know, like somebody's saying they're going to knock you into next week, which is abuse, a form of abuse. 924, farewell. Look fondly on what was. So it's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you are letting go of things that once served you, that once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. So take a few moments now and connect to your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you. Send your angels and yourself gratitude as you let go of the past. Yeah, something has ended. You had a feeling about something. You had a feeling about something, about two energies. 2 and 4 is 6. It could have been like you were nurturing something, right? But you're saying farewell to 3 energies here. You're saying farewell to something. Yeah, because something has been fulfilled. Yeah, something that was trying to make you look like a fool or demonize you in some way, shape, form, or fashion while you were in hermit mode. Plenty of people are in her. Y'all remember when, I got to be careful with this word because child, all kinds of commercials made Ovid, right, with the C, the endemic with the P, right? So just in case it picks up on other, you know, commercials or whatever the case may be. But continue being polite with everyone that you meet. But I feel like somebody was knocked literally back to factory reset, where if you're talking to a loved one and they just on repeat, like they're scared to even think another thought about something. They just scared, literally scared to death. And I don't really use that term. It's like scared to life, because we're talking about rebirth side. What I'm picking up on in this reading is some form of abuse. That's what I'm picking up on. So let's go over to the Patreon side. All right. I'll see you on the other side.